Royal Global University.
Greetings. Honorable House, today I have a coin in my hand. And when we toss this coin, there is a 50% probability that we'll be getting the front end of that coin. That front end of the coin which clearly mentioned that social media is an uncontrollable crisis in influencing the mental health. But this coin have another side as well. This coin have another 50% probability of getting the other side. And today I reflect the ideas of that other side. At the end of this journey, I'll be proving in this August gathering that social media is a necessity in influencing the mental health. Honorable House of Intellectuals, today I have a question that someone named Hiteshwar Khoikia, who comes from the region of Kolyabor, that region of Kolyabor where hardly there is a coaching institute, that region of Kolyabor where hardly bookstores could be found. From that region of Kolyabor is someone named Hiteshwar Khoikia with the use of the so-called social media platform named YouTube clears the civil services examination, and not only clears the civil services examination, tops the civil services examination, and later works on the mental health issue of the entire region of Kolyabor. I have a question, is that uncontrollable crisis? Today I have a question in my hand. If someone named Tenzing James, who comes from the region of Garo Hills, that Garo Hills of Meghalaya where hardly communication thrives. That Garo Hills of Meghalaya where hardly there is internet, and only in a very few selective regions of the entire region of Garo Hills. If from that region of Garo Hills, if that Tenzing James have cleared and won the biggest hackathon of Google in the entire Republic of India, and later on gets one of the highest position in that particular multinational company and works for the region of the Garo Hills and helps the entire generation of the current population to come out of their mental health with a few fundings which they can provide. I have a question, is that uncontrollable crisis? Today I have a question, if someone named Himan Chakravarti, who comes from the region of North Lakhimpur in Assam, that North Lakhimpur in Assam who is very much notorious in the scenario of drug abuse. Yes, drug abuse, where a lot of youth in the entire region are suffering from the issue of drugs. That Himan Chakravarti, when he used a so-called social media platform named Instagram to educate the entire population about the issues which it faces and the mental issues it can cause. If that is uncontrollable crisis, if that is uncontrollable crisis, then it is nothing wrong to also accept the fact that India's Got Latent is the most family-friendly talk show in the entire Republic of India. Honorable House, in this moment of time, it's also very important that we embark on our journey to understand the very important keywords. 1. Social media. 2. Influencing. And 3rd and most importantly, necessity. And if the members were advocating that it's an uncontrollable crisis, how it's an uncontrollable crisis? Honorable House, when we talk about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the Sustainable Development Goal 1, which talks about the importance and issues of poverty. Yes, poverty. When we talk about the working paper 17/1, it clearly highlights that how poverty have been linked with the mental health issues based in most of the regions of African region. Even the delegate of Somalia even have highlighted that their country faces a lot of issues when it comes to the region of poverty. Yes, that poverty with a so-called social media platform named LinkedIn have been provided a solution, a deep core solution. Even a so-called social media platform named Instagram have provided multiple factors like content creation. Due to that content creation, multiple people of the entire region of Somalia have now worked upon into the deep core works of technology, and now due to the work from home availability of this social media platforms and via the connection which have been provided by the social media platforms, that particular Republic of Somalia have been increased from 2.8% to 17.85% in the last 2 years. And that's not me, it's the delegate of Republic of Somalia who have clearly mentioned this in the United Nations General Assembly, session 66, session 9882. Honorable House, when we talk about moving to my next argument about the Sustainable Development Goals 10, which talks about inequalities. Now, even it reflects upon the issues which have been highlighted in the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women Resolution 1988, as well as the Resolution A/17/18222, which clearly highlights that the equalities in a particular region have most of the issues which causes the mental health issues in a particular region. Even in India, when we talk about the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita section 66 and section 69 as well as section 128A talks about and protects women and children. But a very important keyword which stands missing in that period of time is men. When we talk about men, men are also influenced to the issues which have been faced in the society. A recent issue which have been highlighted in the Atul Subhash case, we have clearly seen that how mental issue is been flourishing in the entire region. That Atul Subhash case, we have been flourishing in the entire social media platform. If that particular video have not been flourishing in that social media platform, multiple Atul Subhash would have died every single day and we were not even aware. Even the Allahabad High Court have clearly mentioned that there is a particular requirement of the use of the Article 368 subclause 1 in amending multiple acts of the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, even the section 66, section 69 as well as the section 128A. Because the word particular men also face multiple issues like women and children. Honorable House, when we talk about the Pew Research Survey, the Pew Research Survey clearly mentions that more than 69% of the social media platform users who faces mental health issues receive something of videos or related to mental health issues which can solve them. Now, what's the very reason? When we deep core move into the advancement of social media, we can clearly see that the use of artificial intelligence, prompt engineering, corresponding intelligence, and the AIXYZ 1782 have clearly been influencing most of the social media platforms which we use in this moment of time. These social media platforms, due to the use of artificial intelligence, have the algorithm which protects and continuously can accept the fact that who is facing which particular issue, and due to that algorithm we can particularly find. Even multiple government institutes in this moment of time, be it the Manas or the Telemanas initiatives taken by the governments, are colliding and having a particular initiative that they come to the entire government and they work for on a particular issue. The Instagram, the Meta, the Facebook, they have been working with the government for a very longer period of time. And even in the recent Niti Aayog mentioned, it clearly mentioned that more than 78.88% of the people who have faced this particular issues just because with the help of this particular and section which have been provided by the social media platforms, those are now having a better solution. Honorable House, when we talk about the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 19, it clearly highlights that during the COVID pandemic, when the entire world was sitting at their homes, multiple issues of social media were being highlighted. Multiple issues of mental health were being highlighted. And that particular time, it was the help of social media platforms which have provided a solution to how these problems could be solved. Even which have been highlighted in the working paper 17/18 of the United Nations General Assembly, working paper 19/189 in the by the delegate of Republic of Korea, 197112 by the delegate of Republic of India as well as the delegate of People's Republic of China. And after hearing all those statements, if still the members who are advocating that social media is an uncontrollable crisis, it quite reminds me that if a chameleon would have been present, in this moment of time, the chameleon would have felt insecure about his abilities. As the statements of the members who are advocating for an uncontrollable crisis, their statements changes faster than the chameleon changes its color. Thank you, Honorable House. Thank you, August Gathering.